give my friends, my family a dance of joy.
From his last dance in the corridors of justice to his deportation to Nigeria and the confirmation by the Nigerian government that indeed all 11 Kenyan hostages are being held, quote unquote, under the watchful eye of the security agencies at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Lagos, the incident, referred loosely as the Chinedu saga, has doubtless put in question the two governments' commitments to deal with the diplomatic row. Now, according to the Kenyan government, due process was followed.
We're in consultations, in fact very serious consultations with the government of Nigeria.
But the statement from the Nigerian government says, quote, certain procedures were not compiled with, unquote. So, what were the procedures?
A madman, when I catch you with a madman, it's when you know that a madman has a father, a madman has a mother.
Professor Peter Gakwanja is one of the architects of Kenyan foreign policy, and he weighs in on the matter.
Now, because if you are a suspected criminal from another country, you can be deported any time. Why the gentleman is wielding so much power within Nigeria as to be able to get a country to overlook the criminal nature of this discourse and to begin to looking at the diplomatic breaches.
Richard Onyanka, the immediate former Assistant Minister for Foreign Affairs and a member of the Parliamentary Foreign Relations Committee, walks us through the due process in cases of deportation where a case is pending in court.
If the individual loses the appeal, it means that the conviction stands. That is when now the Kenyan government or any government can move in and come out and file the normal documents, inform the government of where this individual comes from, and then proceed with the processes of repatriating this individual back to the country where they came from.
If Nigeria proves that he's not dangerous to Nigeria, and Kenya still has evidence that he's dangerous to Kenya, then he's declared persona non grata in international law. In other words, he's a person who is not allowed to come.
So on one hand, we have Anthony Chinedu deported back home, and on the other, 11 Kenyans who are being held by the country in what could be read as retaliation by the Nigerian government. The question then becomes, how can this apparent diplomatic row be resolved?
It is upon Kenya to send a high-level delegation or an envoy to explain to the Nigerians that we are not doing this in order to sour the good relationship between us.
Whether it's guilty or innocent, we're just saying that I think I would love my country to be a country where due process is followed when decisions are made by the president or by anybody else.
Both pundits believe that more needs to be done in terms of the country's foreign policy and how matters of deportation are handled, and that at the end of the day, the buck stops with both governments to engage each other and find a way forward, because the lives of Kenyans are at stake and cannot be ransomed with that of one man. For now, the country holds a collective breath as the incident, aptly dubbed the Chinedu saga, enters day 19. Willis Raburu, Citizen Weekend.